Hey Reddit, I'm feeling really overwhelmed and could use some advice on how to handle a situation with my mother-in-law. To give you a bit of background, my husband and I just had our first baby, and while we're incredibly excited, things have taken a turn with his mom. Ever since I got pregnant, my mother-in-law has been, well, difficult, to say the least. At first, it was subtle things, giving unsolicited parenting advice, making snide comments about my choices, even undermining me in front of my husband. But after the baby was born, it got worse, and now I'm honestly starting to feel like she's actively trying to sabotage my marriage. Here's what's been happening. Constant criticism. From the moment I gave birth, she has been criticizing every decision I make regarding our baby. From breastfeeding to sleep training to baby names, nothing I do seems to be right in her eyes. Undermining my role as a mom, she constantly makes comments like, well, when I had children, we did it this way, or if you listen to me, the baby will sleep better, like she knows everything and I don't. Ignoring boundaries. We've set clear boundaries about visiting times, staying with us, and how involved we want her to be in the baby's life. But she's been ignoring all of them and showing up uninvited, and even trying to take over caregiving tasks when I'm around, making me feel like I'm not good enough. Manipulative behavior, the worst part? She has started saying things to my husband, like implying that I'm not a good wife or mom, or that I'm somehow pushing her out of our family. She's even gone so far as to tell him that our marriage is in trouble, and that he needs to be careful, that I'm too controlling, and keeping the baby from her. Playing the victim. If I call her out or stand my ground, she flips it and acts like I'm being unreasonable or that I don't want her to be part of the baby's life. She's the queen of guilt trips, and I'm starting to feel like I'm walking on eggshells every time we have a conversation. It's gotten to the point where I'm genuinely worried about the impact she's having on my relationship with my husband. I've talked to him about it multiple times, but he often brushes it off, or worse, says things like, well, that's just how she is, or I can't control her. But this is affecting my mental health, and it's also starting to affect how I feel about our marriage. I don't want to come across as an overprotective new mom, but I'm really struggling here. I don't want my relationship with my husband to crumble because of this, but at the same time, I feel like I can't keep letting my mother-in-law walk all over me. Has anyone dealt with something similar? How did you navigate standing up to a manipulative mother-in-law without causing a rift in your marriage? Any tips on how to set boundaries without feeling like the bad guy or ruining my relationship with my husband? I just want to feel respected and valued as a new mom. Thanks in advance for any advice or support.